Thank you for tuning in to learn more about Francistown's water resource protection efforts. My name is Sarah Pyle, and I'm a member of the Francestown Planning Board. Along with other communities in New Hampshire, we're currently working to develop a water resources master plan chapter with assistance from the consulting firm Resilience Planning and Design. The town's master plan provides an overarching vision for future growth, development, land use, and natural resource protection in the community. In this chapter, we focus specifically on our water resources. As you'll see, our water affects pretty much every aspect of life here in Francestown. Francistown's water resources include surface waters such as lakes, ponds, rivers, streams, wetlands, floodplains, and groundwater stored in aquifers. These resources make up approximately 25% of Francistown's land area. From Pleasant Pond to the Piscataquag River to the smaller streams that wind through Francistown's forests and open spaces, these resources define the rural character of the community and provide benefits for Francistown residents. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Liz Kelly of Resilience Planning and Design, who's joining us for this video.
Thank you, Sarah. So aside from adding to the community character, Francistown's water resources offer beauty and aesthetic value, preserving the town's rural feel, as well as offering ample recreation opportunities and drinking water supplies for its residents. Ecologically, Francistown's water bodies and adjacent upland open spaces provide habitat for a variety of different species, vegetation, and help preserve the community's rich diversity of wildlife. To protect the quality of Francistown's water resources, the Francestown Planning Board is creating a water resources master plan chapter. This chapter will analyze the water resources in the community and will also lay out an action plan to protect the residents' water in the future. This chapter provides ways for the town to preserve habitat, promote stormwater management best practices, as well as low impact site development, educate the public about water resources, and increase climate change resiliency. So we've already begun analyzing Francistown's water resources and beginning the process of identifying threats and issues to those water supplies. We are currently looking for additional public input on identifying any other important water resource issues and encourage you to submit your questions or feedback using the online form at the bottom of the project webpage. This feedback will directly inform the refinement of the chapter. So a little bit about Francistown's water resources. Francistown has 35 miles of rivers and streams that run throughout the community, and 1,255 acres of wetlands, which are important for floodwater storage and wildlife habitat. There are 380 acres of great ponds, which are ponds over 10 acres in size, and 4 wellhead protection areas. A wellhead protection area is the land area around a public water system that supplies drinking water to a community, through which contaminants are likely to move toward and reach that public water well, if not mitigated. The Francestown Village Water Company manages 2 drinking water wells located on Oak Hill Road and Purley Road. There's also 1 public water supply site that serves residents near Crotched Mountain, and the Francestown Elementary School also has a water supply for its population. So this map shows an aerial view of Francestown. Francestown is mostly rural open space and spread out low density development, which is densest in the village area, the East Road condominium development, and certain stretches of shorefront along the town's 2 largest great ponds. The green parcels on this map show a good amount of land that's conserved in town, making up about 31% of the town's land area. The purple color shows the distribution of wetlands scattered throughout the community, but mostly located near the streams and ponds. About 42% of wetlands in Francestown are currently conserved. This graph shows the percent of shoreline conserved at each pond. Shattuck Pond is the least developed and most protected area, with 81.5% of its shoreline being permanently conserved. Scobie Pond / Haunted Lake is the most developed area with the least amount of shoreline conserved, making it important to protect the remaining shorefront that is left, and also making it a great candidate for promoting best management practices around the lake. A watershed is an area of land that drains to a common low point, like a lake, pond, or river. In Francestown, there are 3 major watershed areas where water flows towards a common point. These are defined by the different branches of the Piscataquag River.
Thanks, Liz. In our next video, we'll be discussing water quality issues, potential threats to water resources in town, and ways for community members to help. So stay tuned.